Good afternoon and welcome to ComedySportz. Please welcome your referee to the field. It's Kate McCabe.
Hello, welcome everyone. It's our 12:30 Friday lunchtime match here at ComedySportz. Let me first say hello to Braun. She's our announcer today. Hello, Braun.
Hello.
Braun is going to be on hand doing the really difficult business of keeping track of scores and throwing different things up on the screen. It's harder than it looks. Ask Felix.
It is.
Now, let's see here. This thing's playing from my YouTube. Mute that. Okay, so if you've not seen ComedySportz before, what it is, we are doing competitive improv for you today in this lunchtime hour. We're going to make things up on the spot. We have a blue team versus a red team. You're going to meet them very shortly. If you haven't already found the YouTube chat, please do find it as you are watching today's match, because we are going to rely on you for very important fuel and fodder, and that is suggestions. So if you're on the chat right now, why not say hi so I know you can see it? I see the Ryan family's here, Lynn's here, Dana's here. Hi, Dana from Philly, my Pennsylvania friend. Marianne is watching. We got Grant is here. Excellent. Lots of our regulars are joining us, which is a pleasure to see. Keep it clean in the suggestions. This is an all ages show. I mean, we're on at 12:30 in the afternoon, although it's very late in other parts of the world where they might be watching it, but still we keep it clean because we make this as comedy for everyone. So just watch out for that in the suggestions. I'm also the ref. It means I can call fouls, so if anyone disobeys that rule, or my favorite foul, the groaner foul, we all know that. That's the groaner foul right there. If there's a joke that makes me, the ref, groan, that team might be in danger of losing a point. Wah! Danger! But that's all I need to say right now. I am eager to meet the teams because we have a special guest star today, all the way from Portland, Oregon. Braun, you want to bring him on?
I will.
All right, here we go.
Let's meet the blue team. First of all, we've got Laura Brooks-Smith. Come on in, Laura.
I'm here.
Okay. And team captain, we've got Lucas Kirkby.
Hello.
Hi, Lucas. You've lost some hair.
I know. I'm not just on my chin.
Okay. And then we'll invite the red team all the way from Portland, Oregon. We've got Jay Rambo.
Hello.
Hi, Jay. Thanks for joining us. And team captain, Chris Tapner.
Howdy, McDoodles.
And let's bring back the referee, Kate McCabe.
Everybody!
Whenever you want to arrive.
There I am! Bam! Look at that! On demand. Okay, welcome everyone. We've got our blue team, we've got our red team. I need to say happy anniversary to Chris Tavener. You are celebrating your third wedding anniversary, I believe, to the lovely Sally. So hello, Sally, if you're watching, and happy anniversary to you. This is important to know because this is going to be our coin toss. No Googling. Whoever can come up with the closest answer, and all four of you can have a go. What is the right answer for what is the traditional wedding gift, or an anniversary gift, rather, for the third year anniversary? So let's have your guesses. Everyone gets one guess. Go ahead. We'll go to Laura first because I want to hear that.
Plastic.
Great guess, Laura. Let's go to Jay. Jay, what do you think it is?
Cardboard.
Cardboard, also recyclable. These are good recyclable anniversary gifts. Lucas, what do you think it is?
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, excellent. Very techno-savvy, very stable in this economy. Tab, what do you think it is?
I have no idea. Is it leather?
It is leather! And that is a correct answer. And also kind of either romantic or TMI that you knew that. So I don't know which one it is. The vegan announcer is giving us the thumbs down on the tradition of a leather gift for your anniversary. Did you get Sally something leather for her anniversary?
I did not. She got me a leather key ring because nothing
country.
says pure romance like a key ring. But I know where my keys are, so that's good.
And now you're finally allowed to move into the family home. Excellent.
Yeah,
Good
that's
work,
it.
Tap. That means the red team has won that coin toss. So, red team captain, what game would you like to challenge the blue team to start today's match?
We challenged the blue team to the game of Yay Boo.
Oh.
Excellent. To set this up, what I need from you over on the YouTube chat is I would like for you just to give me things that we might form an opinion about, because essentially we're going to debate them now for you. We're going to yay them and we're going to boo them back and forth. So start giving us just things that maybe people would have a general opinion about. So maybe like a holiday, like Christmas, or it could be something like dogs or cats. Really, this is a pretty open-ended Manchester comedy channel. Just type in things for us as our suggestion fodder.
Yeah.
Type literally anything and we're gonna debate it. So I need you to set yourselves up. Red team, who's gonna play first?
I'm going to play first.
Okay, and blue team, who's gonna play first for blue?
I'll put Laura into bat.
Oh.
Excellent. So Chris versus Laura, we are going to take Tommy's suggestion of French onion soup. Excellent way to start the show. I love it, and I'm very hungry. It's a lunchtime show. Chris, you are yay. Laura, you are boo. Let's hear it for French onion soup. Off you go.
French onion soup is a starter. That means there's even more food to come.
Yay!
But onions are very definitive in their taste, which may taint the rest of the courses.
Boo.
You put all kinds of flavors in with those onions, which make them taste garlic and delicious.
Yay!
But if there's too much onion, again, it can just override the whole thing.
Boo! But also kind of a repetition of your primary argument, Laura. So we are going to have our first rotation. Announcer Braun is going to keep track of these points. Every time a team rotates, the other team gets a point. So Laura's out. We're going to go back for another suggestion on the list. Dana's got a really good one here. Public transportation. This time, Chris, you are going to boo public transportation. Although I don't know why you would. It's a very important. And Lucas, you're going to yay it. So we're going to start with the blue team this time. And off we go.
A cheap and environmentally friendly to travel.
Yay!
I mean, when I smell a smell like that, I'm in the car. I know it's me. Who did that?
Boo.
There are so many interesting people that are really fun to watch on public transport.
Yay!
Hey, where's my car? It's there. Where's the bus? Where's the bus? Where's the bus? It says on the timetable it should be here. Where's the bus? Look.
Boo!
Oh, we're going to help you, ozone layer.
Yay!
I don't like the ozone layer.
Boo, Chris. Boo also.
What?
Captain Planet
What?
would like to have words with you, friend. Let's get Jay in here. Jay, step up to the plate. All right. Now let's go back to the suggestions. Here we go. Eleanor Grace. My mom has 6 favorites. People? That's how many of us are on screen. Good. All right. Let's take one. Eleanor Grace actually has a great suggestion here. Wedding anniversaries. So let's take a yay and boo for wedding anniversaries. Lucas, we're going to let you boo this time. Jay, you're on a yay for this. So you're going to start first for wedding anniversaries. Off we go.
Anniversaries are a treasured reminder of that wonderful day when you joined in true love.
Yay!
Oh no, is it that many years since I last looked okay?
Boo!
It's wonderful that you've got someone that loves you no matter how you look.
Yay!
Oh, now it's 3 years I'm forced to buy my wife something that's made out of a dead animal.
Boo!
It's a recommendation, not a requirement.
Yay!
If somebody knows my anniversary, they will also know my PIN number.
Boo!
If you know your anniversary, you'll have marital bliss.
Yay!
If you don't know your anniversary, you are in big trouble.
Boo, but also we're going to pull Lucas out of there because you can't just continually do the opposite of what Jay's doing, although you only did it once. But the thing is, I just wanted to be able to say this. Rambo drew first blood. All right. So Lucas rotates out so I could do that joke. Laura's back in, and we are going to take Martina. Hi, Martina. Martina's suggestion of mirrors. Laura, you're going to yay mirrors, and Jay, you're going to boo them. This is our last round. Off we go.
Mirrors are awesome because you can make sure your makeup's on fleek.
Yay!
Mirrors are prejudiced against vampires.
Boo!
You can have a house of mirrors, which is fun for everyone.
Yay!
If you're driving by a house of mirrors and the sunlight's reflected off it, you're probably going to have an accident.
Boo! Danger.
If you're stuck in the wild and need a campfire, mirrors are great.
Yay!
Not in the middle of the night.
Boo! Boo, but also I don't understand. And you're gonna get rotated out because I'm too dumb to understand it. And that's how reffing Comedy Sports works. So we are gonna go over to Braun. Braun, tell us what were the scores after that game of Yay Boo?
Well, it was back and forth. I especially enjoyed Kate's exclamation of "Boo, danger!" But
Point to me.
1 point to Kate, yes. Right, so the blue team won 2 rounds. The red team, however,
Yeah.
2 rounds. So it's currently 2-2 to both teams.
That is currently a tie, but the blue team had the last victory in that game. So we will go over to the blue team and we are going to ask Captain Lucas, would you like to play or pass?
We would like to play,
Excellent.
and we would like to play New Choice, please.
Fantabulous. Okay, so see you later, red team. We'll be back for more fun with them in a few minutes. But for now, we have the game of New Choice. And you watching at home, what I need from you as a suggestion, how about you give me an activity that you might do in your home garden? So whether it's playing a sport or plant a chore or having a fun time, that's up to you. Give me your best suggestion, something that you might do in your back garden because you're safely quarantining during this time of need. In the meantime, let me explain the game while I'm waiting for those suggestions to roll in. The game of New Choice, I've got this magic whistle here where I can play Editor Deluxe. So anytime I don't like what they've done in a scene, I can blow my whistle and demand a new choice until it lands on the answer or the outcome that I like best. And then that will be the new reality of the scene. So, Lucas, what is your favorite kind of soup?
Oh, Scotch broth is the current favourite.
New choice.
Egg,
New choice.
aubergine, and pumpkin.
When I whistle again, that's the one I liked. Aubergine and pumpkin sounds like a mistake, but I'd like to see where it went in the scene. So let's take a look at these suggestions and see. Ooh, I don't know what that is, Lynn. Water play. I mean, I'm guessing. Is it like is it theater done with a hose? I'm not sure. Eleanor Grace says, my mom said naked sunbathing. I'm disturbed. I'm disturbed for you. Keep it to yourself, Ryan mom. All right. Tommy said burying a body. Oh, man. They can't be actual things. Be more creative, Tommy. All right. Not things I did today. Drink Corona. Grant, that might be too sensitive for some people. Picking apples. That's a nice one. I'm going to take that from Rob. Rob's suggestion of picking apples is what we're going to go with. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. And
Yes.
off we go.
Oh, you seem to be getting all the ones that aren't bruised.
That's because I pick them off with a dainty touch.
Oh, you can't say I'm bruising them with me grip. Oh, I am.
I hate to say it. I hate to say it, Giles, but you're just not a very good apple picker.
Laura, new choice.
You're not cut out for this line of work.
New choice.
You scare the apples with your face.
With my face? I can't be scaring the apples with my face. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have shaved. Oh, well, I never even wanted to be an apple picker. I wanted to be a star in the West End.
Lucas, new choice.
I wanted to work in a chippy.
New choice.
I wanted to be a taxidermist.
New choice.
I wanted to throw eggs at neighbours' houses.
Yes.
But they don't pay you to do that.
Not even around Halloween.
No, it's people don't want it apparently. You know, yoke on the windows, shell in the letterbox.
Oh,
No.
so how did you end up picking apples then?
Well, my brother brought me along. He was sick of me, waiting at home.
Lucas, new choice.
I saw an advert in the paper.
New choice.
I just wandered in and started doing it.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, if you want, I can teach you the best way to pick an apple.
Yeah, all right. Because I don't really want to be bruising them, And you're so amazing at picking the apples. It's been a marvel watching you do it.
Stop it. Anyway, so here's the tree.
Yeah.
Lucas, Laura, new choice. What are you pointing at?
So here's the manager.
New choice.
So here is a fox.
New choice.
Here is my nan.
Yes.
Granny Smith.
Yes.
Groner foul called. Groner foul called. Continue.
Oh, is it Pink Lady?
Oh, you are treading on thin ice, friend. Lucas, new choice.
Don't have any more types of apples. Worm in hole. Ignore that. Is she stalk woman?
Yes.
Yep, that's her name. You've heard of her. She is a notorious apple picker and taught me everything I know.
I can't believe it. Is it safe for somebody of that age to be going up that ladder?
She's got really long legs.
Laura, new choice.
She's got Mr. Tickle Arms.
Laura, new choice.
She looks at them with a vicious, disappointed glare and they just fall to the ground.
That is absolutely true. Yes. Well done, blue team. Now, I need everyone to remember that game, and before we move on to the red team, we're going to decide right now whether or not we excuse Lucas for not just one apple-type pun, but 2 apple-type puns. So, you, the audience, are going to listen to his apology, and then you're going to vote yay or nay whether we forgive that Groner foul. A point is at stake. So, Lucas, you've got 10 seconds.
I'm very sorry if I bruised anybody's ego. It was a seed of an idea that just grew into something more, and I'm going to eat some autumn crisps and Baldwin, Black Oxford, Cortland and Cox's Orange Pippin are the names of all my pets, and I apologise.
Yes, I think quite rightly noted by Jay, who has commented in our chat, rotten to the core, Lucas, rotten to the core. Very good. That's Lucas's half-hearted attempt at an apology. I don't think he took it very seriously because he put as many apple things as he possibly could into that. So, yes, Laura, please vote whether or not you accept it or not right now. Yay or nay?
Technically, my nan is Granny Smith because I am Laura Brooke Smith.
Wow. Okay.
That's what I was basing it on.
Order in this court. Order. That's what I was basing it on. Yes, forgive him. No, it was appalling. Yes, from Martina, but that makes sense. Manchester says appealing. How dare you, Manchester ComedySportz? Yeah, yes, forgive him. Yes, of course, from Lucas's mom. You've got some people in the gallery today, so lucky for you.
I didn't make this Groner without my,
All right, it looks like people are letting you off the hook, Lucas.
been accepted.
It has been accepted.
Yes.
All right. So that is that business taken care of. Now we are going to say goodbye to the blue team and bring on the red team. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello, Tav and Jay. They were playing a dangerous game there. Not only new choice, but throwing Groner fouls in there. It's a risky move. What are you going to do to combat that game?
We are going to combat that with a transatlantic advice panel.
Wonderful. So, in advice panel, what I need first from you watching at home are some character suggestions. They're going to improvise a character on the spot. So, I'd love for you to give me some occupations, emotions, and maybe even throw an animal in there. I might use those to influence the characters. So, animals, emotions, occupations. We might do some mixing and matching while we're there. In addition to that, as a secondary request from you, I'm going to need some questions. This is an advice panel that you're getting for free on the internet. They're going to advise you on some of the problems you might have in your life. They can be practical. They can be relationship problems. They could be scientific problems. Any sort of problem that you have, you can type it in to the chat and we'll get to it. Okay, so let's take a look and see what has started rolling in here on the suggestion list. In fact, while these suggestions are in, I do have a few announcements to make today, so I may as well pepper one in right now. This is a free show, but we always welcome donations. Several of our players are either furloughed or out of work right now because of the nature of their work. So you can go to ComedySportz with a Z or a Z if you're watching from America, comedysportz.co.uk/virtual. That will take you to a page where you can see a donation link for us. If you're working and you have an income right now, it's gratefully received. If you're not working or if you're short of funds right now, just enjoy the match, and we're glad to have you here. There is also a t-shirt that you can buy, an awesome t-shirt, which is comedysportz.co.uk/donate or donation, I believe. But if you go on our main page, it's also under the COVID-19 link. There's a t-shirt you can buy, and that benefits the players. Anyway, lots has rolled in while I was giving that commercial break. So let's take a look at some of these character suggestions. Right, so, this will be lovely and painful to see Tav have to play a circus clown who is also embodied with maybe some of the archetypes or the traits of a ferret. So
Right.
your suggestion that we're going to marry in some way is a ferret circus clown. And
Okay.
Guess what, Jay? You get a market trader who is also, you have a suggestion of Monkey King. You're the king of the monkeys, and you're also a market trader. So take those suggestions as you will, improvisers. You're the improvisers. You do what you want with them. But I'm going to go get some questions now. Players, I'd like to introduce the advice panel to the populace. Welcome to today's town hall. We have two fantastic experts from their fields. Please, I need you to appear. Panelist number one, it's our market trader, Monkey King. What do we have here? Panelist number one, step forward.
Hello, yes. I am Bobo, king of the monkeys and lead of the day traders.
Ah, Bobo, very savvy trader. Thanks for being here, Bobo. And panelist number two, who are you?
I'm Frankie the Clown, and I'm the world's only best ferret clown. Yay!
Oh, Frankie, normally I'm scared of clowns, but you are adorable. Well, welcome, Bobo and Frankie. I've got some questions from our assembled audience here. Let's take a look here. Marianne is asking a question. My cat keeps eating my house plants and flowers. What should I do? Bobo, advice?
Well, this can be a problem, because things that grow are plenty tasty. Why, nothing's more satisfying than perhaps some bananas. Yes, bananas. That's what I want now. Bananas! I'm sorry, I forgot the question.
He was easily distracted by bananas, which, as we can see, are a commodity that he desires. Let's go over to Frankie, our ferret clown. What do you have to say about this problem?
Well, clearly the problem is the catch. You obviously don't have enough grubs available. Delicious, delicious grubs. And to make it fun, why not place it at the end of the high wire for the cat to go along? Backflip, get it, eat the grub. I know that's what I would do.
Wow, that seems incredibly stable and balanced. That's a good answer. Thank you. Lifelonging TV has a question, or really sort of a problem that they need some advice for. They're saying that they are afraid of making mistakes. I'd like to go back to our ferret first. Frankie, they're afraid of making mistakes. What would you say to someone in that position?
Well, if you're afraid of making mistakes, what you need, of course, is a safety net. Say if you're on a high wire doing a backflip, need a safety net. If you're doing a spreadsheet, a safety, I don't know how that would work, but the computer might fall into it, so you need to be careful. Be safe out there. That's what I would do.
Safety first from our ferret clown. That is a very good bit of advice, but we're going to go over to Bobo. What do you have to say about this, Bobo?
Well, it is important to be safe. That's why you want to start with small trades. Perhaps practice trading things amongst your friends before you get onto the big floor where you're buying millions of dollars or millions of pounds in bananas futures. Yes, start with the smaller and work your way up to the more dangerous or risky propositions, if you will.
Yes, a lot of our audience is risk averse right now, and wisely so. Thank you, Bobo. Very shrewd. Let's take one more question. Sally's got a question. Do I have to go back outside after lockdown? Will this be mandatory? We don't know. We're going to go over to our ferret first. Frankie, talk to us about this.
Well, you don't have to go outside. What you could do is you could set up a big top inside your own home and ask people to come to see you doing the high wire with backflips. Other things are available, lesser arts, if you will. I know that's what I would do.
You know what, Frankie? Right on. The circus is not as valued as it should be. I'd love seeing a ferret do backflips on a high wire. But Bobo,
that's what I do.
That is exactly what you do, and you're adorable. Bobo.
Yes.
Tell us, what do you think about going back outside after a lockdown?
I think some of the concern might be about being with other people. And there's an easy way to prevent that. If you just return to the jungle from whence you came, there are less people there. You'll be not around as many people to be paranoid about. Just the trees and the vines and swinging on the vines. Oh, I remember swinging on the vines so many days ago. Oh, that was lovely.
Ah, yes. Jungle life, something our Monkey King is an expert on his subject. Fantastic. Thank you to our panel. Thank you for your questions. We are going to come back now with our blue team, with our red team. I would like, Announcer Braun, if you would award the red team a point, because not only did they do very quick costume changes, but also Jay managed to change his name to Bobo for this game on Zoom. So thanks for doing that, Jay. That's an extra bonus point for your effort.
Fun.
But
I love
now,
that Chris was making use of his second anniversary present as well.
we are going to go over to you watching the match on our live stream. Did you enjoy the game of New Choice? That was a game about apple picking, a very risky game played by the blue team. Or did we enjoy all the helpful advice we got from the Monkey King and the Clown Ferret over on the red team? So tell us now, red or blue? And as that is rolling in, you do that, I'm going to tell you about our show schedule. So tonight we have an extra special presentation here on the channel. In fact, if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, why not do it? It'll tell you about the upcoming videos we have as we're streaming live videos, things that we collect on the channel. But at 7 o'clock tonight, we're doing a Q&A about ComedySportz's 18 years here in Manchester. We have been in the UK as a team for 18 years. You're going to meet some of the players, and you'll hear some of the history. So if you show up for that, you can be part of the live chat, talking to some of the players that are going to report to that meeting tonight. And then other than that, you are also going to have your Saturday match at 7 o'clock. Announcer Braun, is that 7 o'clock match tomorrow versus Los Angeles?
It is indeed. We've got 2 players from LA gonna zoom in and play against us. So that'll be really fun.
I tell you what, I love all our comedy sports teams. You know, there's what, about 30 something teams in America, and Los Angeles are whip smart. So you're gonna have a good time if you watch that match.
Yep.
So 7 o'clock tomorrow. Yes, Jay.
Is a Q&A the traditional 18-year anniversary present?
That's exactly right. Bonus point to the red team.
Yeah, you get to ask those questions you've always wanted to.
All right, let's take a look here. What are we voting for? Blue, red, blue. Love the Monkey King. Let's see here. It's kind of tied up right now, so I need a couple more of you to throw some votes in there. Get some votes. Red, blue.
Red or blue?
Red or blue? Can you? Which one can look more pathetic? I've just awarded. Like to garner those sympathy votes. Let's take a look here. We are going to say, because Siobhan has split her vote, really, because she loved Monkey King, but then also voted for blue. So let's get those votes in. It's honestly so close to call right now. Right.
We'll be peely pleased if blue win.
You're gonna get it, I tell you what.
Bananas have peels too.
This is absolutely true. Yeah.
All right. I tell you what, because there are there's 2 more proper votes for the blue team than there are the red team at this point. We're going to call it for the blue team. If your team didn't win, don't be sad. Don't forget to get those votes in. So that is going to be
7
5
for the blue.
points.
Yes,
For the blue
and
team.
4 points for red team. Blue team are currently in the lead.
Well done, blue team. Blue team captain, are you going to play or pass at this point?
We are going to play. We're going to capitalise on our victory.
What are you playing?
We're going to play. We're going to do a bit of a TED Talk, and we're going to play Pecha Kucha.
Wonderful. What I need from you watching at home, I need to get a topic from you that they could give a lecture about. So Laura and Lucas are now essentially kind of like a TED Talk sort of team. What's going to happen is some images are going to come up on the screen that they have no idea what they're going to be. It's going to be a surprise to them, but they're going to roll with the punches, and they're going to keep lecturing us about this topic, informing us about it as Braun messes with them by throwing up some different images. So what I need is a subject that you would like to know more about in the suggestion. So any subject that you would like to know more about, a topic they can give a lecture on. Eleanor Grace says comedy. We wouldn't know anything about it. That would be too hard to do. Yeah, sick burn from Eleanor Grace. Is your mom outside sunbathing right now? That's what we want to know. It's mom Ryan. Let's see who else is here in the chat. How's Dana doing? How's Martina doing? Rob and Sally. John's there, by the way. Hi, John Cooper. Making a rag rug is a pretty good one. Steam Trains is great from Grant. I tell you what, I love sibling rivalry from Dana, but Steam Trains just seems like such one with such promise. Let's hear it about Steam Trains, please. Blue team, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, off you go.
Which track should you go on? In which direction should you travel? Well, this will all be explored in today's lecture on steam trains. Laura.
Now, steam trains are rather fascinating. They could, it's almost like you want to look at them in a jar and just inspect every angle of them to find out more.
That's right. And look, you don't want to be driving cars. You don't want to be in this old, mossy, rusty thing. You want to be in a cool, steam-powered locomotive. That's where you want to be.
Yeah. You know, from the Salford days where you couldn't see the sky from all the steam running by, that's the classic steam train era, to the modern trains we see now, as the previous trains depicted, obviously, not in this Lowry painting.
That's right. And, you know, you just want to hop on that train. You want to have your baby in a papoose. You want to have, you know, space to box. And you can do all these things in a steam train. Anything is possible.
Correct. Day or night, dawn or dusk, through a tree or over the sea, trains travel everywhere.
Well, that was a lovely poem, Laura. Now, even unicorns will know which way to go. So if you're a horse, get that ice cream cone on your head, head straight to St. Pancras and, you know, start farting out rainbows.
Yeah, and we could pick a chew to go on our choo-choo trains, if you know what we're saying, because we are actually releasing our own brand of steam trains right now.
And if people aren't getting on, Pokemon. Now, you are going to be a high heel stepping person. If you're a business man or woman walking around in your high heels, you need to get somewhere fast and you want to do it in a Victorian way, get on that steam train.
Sounds like the shoe fits, Lucas. And
it does.
Have all this steam generated that is collected and taken to tourist sites all over the world.
But of course, the real reason we're here is the feathers part of the story, because feathering cats is what actually, we're here to deliver the news. It's not steam. It's tickling cats, and the trumps that are produced from the cat's bottom then powers the train, Laura.
Exactly, and you can see both Lucas and I looking at our train drawings on the wall earlier today.
I'm calling it there because I need to make a mental note that I like that woman's haircut.
I enjoyed that they did kind of look a little bit like you.
I saw it and I was like, that's going to be my post-quarantine haircut. Send me that slide, Braun. Send it. Look, it's going crazy, my hair. Look how long that is.
Oh!
Luxurious. It looks great. That's for me. All right. Anyway, also, I'd like to give the blue team a point for the line through a tree or over the sea, which is good enough for National Rail's new motto.
That was a gorgeous poem. I enjoyed that.
We're gonna choo-choo right through a tree. I love it. I'll give them a point for that. Right, so see you later, blue team. We learned a lot. Red team's going to come back now. So,
hey.
Hi there, red team. What are you going to do to challenge that?
We are going to challenge that with a transatlantic. I mean, they're all transatlantic. We have no choice. Guessing game of Uber driver.
Uber driver. All right. So who's guessing?
Jay is going to guess for us.
Okay. So from the audience right now, from you watching the live stream at home, we need a job, an occupation, if you will. We also need just a thing that you might dislike that would be unusual. So maybe things that people like normally, but maybe would be unusual to dislike. So anything that would be unusual to dislike. And thirdly, I also need a celebrity. Okay, so Jay, you're guessing, is that right? All right, so Jay is going to turn around, and what's going to happen is I'll explain the game while you get those suggestions in. So keep those coming. Get those things in. I know it's a lot to ask for, but basically it's occupation, something to dislike, and additionally a celebrity. So Tav, in just a moment, I'm going to put these things on a piece of paper, and I'm going to show them. Braun, are you also going to show them on screen or not?
I mean, I can.
Okay,
sure.
just to make it clear for the people at home, I suppose, if that's something you can do.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So I'll communicate to our players who are here who we're taking, what suggestions we're taking, and okay. So as you can see, Jay is turned around, They can't see that. So I've got my occupation here, Braun. Can you see that?
Okay, I've got it.
Yes.
Okay. And then I have. I'm still looking for something to dislike. So let's get something. Oh, Martina's done it. Okay, and I'm gonna also give it an important adjustment because reasons. You might understand why in a second. Okay, so something to dislike. Do you see that?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okie dokie. And then my celebrity. Oh, Sean, that's a great suggestion, but I can't do that to Jay because he wouldn't know what that is. Okay, so gonna take this one. That's good. So this is our celebrity. Let's see if we can get that on camera. And then Braun will show our audience what the three things that Jay needs to guess are.
Okay, so don't turn around, Jay. I'm gonna type these out so everyone can see them. We've got
essentially what you're going to watch is Chris is an Uber driver. Jay's going to be the passenger or the customer. And Chris is going to try to get Jay to guess these three things with puns and just wordplay and clues without being too obvious. Everyone that Jay guesses correctly will garner the red team a bonus point. So if they get all three, that's 3 points that they get extra on top of how well they play the game. Okay, so red team, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to give you 3 minutes maximum on this.
Do I turn around now?
You may turn around and enter the vehicle, Jay.
Hey, buddy.
Hello. Thanks for picking me up here. I'm glad glad to take a ride today.
Hey, no, that's okay. That's okay. Listen, I mean, this isn't my only job, but I always like to give like a first-class service every time.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I just got in on a long flight.
Yeah, well, you know, you're going to need bags of energy. You really are, you know. But like me, you know, door to door, that's what I have to do.
Oh yeah. So you drive around a lot, both jobs?
Well, yeah, you know, drive around a lot sometimes on my bike. I'm always wearing shorts, even if it's raining. I'm strange like that.
Oh, well, you know, it's some people like to get a lot of, you know, sun on their legs if they're, you know, a bike messenger or.
Oh, no, I mean, in my job, you really need a stamp of approval, all right? You know, that's...
Right. Yeah, I suppose you're out and about when, you know, neither rain nor sleet nor weather, just, you know, some sort of, you know, if you're not driving, I could see you postal worker of some kind.
1 point.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I love posting. I love driving around taxis, and I don't hate anything apart from one thing.
Oh dear. Well, you know, it's good to have a grip on your feelings, I suppose.
Well, you know, it's just, you know, if I go out and have a meal and they start dealing with this stuff. I went out with my friend Herb the other day, and even he was appalled.
Oh, yeah. Well, you got to be careful because, you know, sometimes restaurants won't tell you what they're putting on your food until there it is in front of you. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, onions. Ew.
Yeah, onions are okay. I mean,
maybe for you.
The place I went to, because I wouldn't let him put this stuff on, he actually started grating soap on it to create the flavor. Can you believe that?
Yes. Well, yeah, I know. You know, my wife does not care for cilantro either.
Oh, 2 points, aka coriander.
Anyway, I hope you don't mind
1
if
minute.
I've clearly been having a drink, mate. Ooh.
Well, I figured that was part of the custom here.
Oh, it is. You never guess who I had in the back of my car eating grapes, Gilbert grapes. Oh
yeah. Yeah, I think is this his business card? DiCaprio?
No,
That's a weird font.
I picked him up the week before, not as famous. No, this guy, he was crazy. Made me drive him out to the desert, and then he just buried his jewelry in the sand. It was meant to mean something. I thought he was just being pretentious and smelt awful, but who am I to say?
It doesn't smell awful well. I'm glad you got the air fresheners in the car so it doesn't still smell back here.
And he just come back from his holiday in Jamaica as well, you know. Good job he didn't sail, otherwise he might have been boarded, you know,
10
from
seconds.
that area of the world.
No, you don't say.
Yeah, and he smells of sausages. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, that is time. Now, I need to know, because you got the 2 points up top. You got the postal worker or the
Yep.
mail person. And you also got coriander, a.k.a. cilantro. That's what we call it, so I'm accepting it.
All right.
And also, I agree with it. Boo, cilantro. So, we had a celebrity in the taxi. Is there another point here at stake or that you could win? Jay, who do you think that celebrity was? Chris's clues got
celebrity
got
that smells of
increasingly-
sausages.
Yeah, Chris's clues got
Pardon?
increasingly weird.
Right. Yeah, when I think of sausages, for some reason I think of Jack Black, but that's...
That's normal.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah,
It's me playing on one of my least favorite adverts.
All right, so we're gonna take it that was an incorrect guess. I believe Chris was going at the ad, which is called Sauvage, but people are changing it to be sausage over here in the UK because we're like that. We're pranksters. And it was Johnny Depp.
Oh, Johnny Depp.
That's right, Johnny Depp.
Avoiding those pirates in the Caribbean. Yeah.
Because there's no rum. The rum's gone.
Exactly. But that's still 2 points for the red team for getting 2 of 3 of those answers correctly nailed. So we got the blue team back. Let's come back, Blue. Over on the chat, tell us, which game did you like better? Did you like the TED Talk style of Petakucha better, or did you like Uber Driver with the red team? So get those votes in right now. In the meantime, while that's happening, I'll just say we've got, if you're an improviser yourself, we have an intermediate drop-in on Saturday. That's 3 to 5. If you want to get involved with that, go to our website, comedysportz.co.uk. I'm teaching this one. It's about character. That's Saturday, 3 to 5. You need a little bit of improv experience probably to join in, but you don't need to be an expert by any means. You just need to know some of the basics. So we'd love to see you there if you're interested in brushing up that skill set. And meanwhile, the votes are coming in. The people are speaking. I love democracy. We've got 3 early votes for blue, but red is trailing here. Another one for blue. We've got a red one. Let's take a look. Still happening. Everyone's getting their opinions in. Lynn Griffiths is there. Martina's there. Siobhan's in. Ryan voting blue. Dana, also from Philly, voting blue. Like this might be a blue steam train. They have no respect for our visiting Americans. Believe me, I know, Jay. I know this to be true. Even let's see. Waiting. Oh, thank you for providing the drum roll. It looks like by a decent margin here, people have spoken, and I think I need to award 5 points to the blue team. Braun, take it to the scoreboards.
All right, 5 points to the blue team means the scores are now 13 to blue, 6 to red.
Oh.
They're over half ahead, but you know, good work.
Anything can happen. It is still time left in the match, and the last game is going to be a last chance game. This is going to be a pun-based game wherein we are going to suspend the groaner foul because it's going to be fraught with groaners. That's the nature of puns, isn't it? It's going to be a ref's challenge. We are going to play 185.
Oh.
A little something like
What?
this. I know. From you watching in the chat right now, I need occupations. And I need animals, because I always like that as a suggestion. And I also need things you might buy on your weekly I'm getting groceries like every 14 days because that's the way home delivery is working right now. Weekly to bi-monthly? Is that what? No, bi-weekly shop? Anyway, things you buy at the store, occupations, animals. fill my screen with them now. Fill the screen. And I will give them to our players. Every time they walk forward with a joke, they will get a point. If it's a really good joke, I might even give them 2 points for that joke. It goes a little something like this. The template goes 185 blanks. Let's say the suggestion was doctors walk into a bar. 185 doctors walk into a bar. Barman says, I can't serve 185 doctors. 185 doctors say, well, why not? And the barman says, because the last time you were here, you did too many shots.
Hey!
Thank you. That's how it goes. And that's what they are challenged with. And so, as requested, my audience at home is providing nectar for the gods. So, got some great suggestions rolling in. Teams, are you ready?
Yes.
Ron, are you ready to keep score? I am. Good. Your first suggestion is going to be from Dana. House painters. Off we go.
185 house painters walked into a bar, and the barman says, I can't serve you. And they say, why not? He says, well, last time you were absolutely plastered.
185 house painters walk into a bar, and the barman says, I can't serve you. The heating's broken. You're going to have to put on a second coat.
Way.
185 painters, was it? What?
House painters.
House painters. I knew that. Was walking into a bar. Barman says, I can't serve 185 house painters. Painters are like, why? And he was like, last time you all come in and you avoided eye contact, so I'm due looks.
185 house painters go into a bar, and the bartender says, Hugh, get out of here.
Okay, very good. Oh, Lucas, you are trapped in the box. That means if you give me an immediate joke to this next suggestion, you are going to get 2 points for that. Okay, so suggestion is worms. Off you go.
185 worms walk into a bar, and the barman says, I can't serve you. And they say, why not? He says, well, the electricity's gone. I need to earth it.
Yes, 2 points for that. Can you believe it?
185 worms go into a bar, and the bartender says, I haven't seen you in a while. And the worms say, oh, yeah, we were grounded.
Oh, I'm going to give that 2 points for linking it to the electricity joke. Well done, red team. Keep going.
185 worms walk into a bar. Barman's like, I can't serve 185 worms. Worms are like, why? And it's like, well, only half of you paid entry, and then you got cut down the middle and then became 2 worms.
Gross. Okay, new
185.
Oh, Lucas, you big doofus. You are trapped in the box again.
It's going to be about them being legless.
Oh, that's too bad. Too bad none of us got to enjoy it because nobody heard it. Now, Rob has been very kind in his suggestion giving. He's given a translation. Biscuits, brackets UK, cookies, brackets US. So cookies and biscuits walking into the bar. Off we go.
185 biscuits walk into a bar, and the barman says, I can't serve you any alcohol. We're only serving rich tea.
185 biscuits walk into a bar, and the barman says, I'm not serving 185 biscuits. You've already drunk all my bourbon.
Ah, that was mine.
185 biscuits / cookies walk into a bar, and the bartender says, all right, you owe from last time. You better give me the dough.
100. Oh. Okay,
Go on, Laurie.
okay.
Yeah, go on. One last one.
Okay, thanks. 185 cookies walk into a bar. Barman says, can't serve 185 cookies. Cookies are like, why? And it's like, because you're all from Maryland.
Oh, a very specific UK brand chocolate chip cookie referenced in the final joke there. Maryland chocolate cookies. But if you're in the UK, they say Maryland, like we're still addressing the state as if it's the Queen. Maryland. I find it rather charming, but it's Maryland. Anyway, Let's go over to the scores in just a second. First, I just want to say thank you so much for watching today's virtual match. It's a real pleasure to be able to do this for you. I mean, I know we're all sort of dealing with this in a way that we can. One of the nicest things about it, really, if we can find a silver lining, is that we get to play with people from all over the world. Jay got up at what? Stupid o'clock this morning because they're 8 hours behind us. Yeah, very nice. Just shoveling coffee right in his face, which is necessary. Good. So that's one of the nice things to do. It's also really nice that we see a lot of your faces returning, not your faces, but your names in the chat returning to watch these. So thank you so much for being here for those. Hit us up at comedysportz.co.uk/virtual if you want to chuck us some dosh for providing this entertainment. Those t-shirts are also available on our website. And then join us tonight and tomorrow if you want to see the chat and the next live match. Okay, Braun, it is time to see those scores. What happened?
Okay, so the blue team walked forward and made you laugh 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times.
Ooh.
The red team
14 points.
walked forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. The blue team is
Oh, well done. It was impressive, but not enough to beat the Blues. Thanks, everyone. Play us out, Braun.
Oh, play us out. Oh, God. Oh,
Or
not.
talk us out.
Wait.
Talk us
Or-
down.
All right. Well, you saw on the losing red team, you've got Chris Tafner
Bye.
and our visiting player, Jay Rambo. We had on the blue team, Laura Brooks Smith. Blue team captain, Lucas Kirkby. And a big thank you to Kate McCabe. And thank you from me as well. We'll see you tonight at 7 o'clock or tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Cheerio. Goodbye.